Alright now, what's up my lovely? This is your girl, Lovely Angel Lady, L to the A to the L. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my channel. If y'all cuties would like to see how your girl created this look right here, then you're going to want to sit right there in your seat. Don't you go nowhere, girls. Alright y'all, let's move on with the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Don't forget to tap the alert bell so that you won't miss out on any of the action, any of the fun that we have going on over here. Alright. So, alright my lovelies, let's get to it. Alright loves, so for those of you who don't know, I am Lovely Angel Lady, L to the A to the L. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are not subscribed, I hope that you will officially become one of my lovelies by pressing that subscribe button and joining the fam. Okay, I love y'all. I need to have you in my life. Please do subscribe and don't forget to tap on the alert bell. Okay, that will make sure that you are always in the loop on what is going on over here. Alright, my love. So today, I figured while I'm getting ready, because I wanted to show y'all a wig. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to just do a all-in-one get ready with me or just do the makeup portion. But with that being said and done, we can just get started. So I just figured that I'm just going to get ready, and while I'm getting ready, just sort of chat with y'all, because it's about time y'all get to start getting to know me a little better. Right? I think so. So, oh y'all, I didn't show y'all. This is the Rose Ceramide Cream from Pixie Skin Treat. So we're going to use that. I have a combination skin, but I refuse to not moisturize at all, because then I'll get some flaking in my makeup. And I want everything to like be kind of even, so I don't want moisturizer on only part of my face. So, usually how I do, and you see like how nice it looks after I moisturize. That is the goat, okay? You better try to ask somebody, because your girl, she told you. Alright y'all, so, how are you loves doing with everything going on with this virus and stuff? This is a Pixie Skin Treats Glow Mist. Okay? I hope we don't mess up my clothes, y'all. 1, 2, 3. If y'all hear Bay in the background talking, he's on somebody's live or something, child. You know how these men do. Can't keep him off the dang lives and all that podcasts and all that stuff. That's how you know you're getting old. No, I'm just playing. Some people just like to stay in the loop, I guess, on all the topics and stuff like that. For me, it depends on the topic. Like, I want to know what's going on, but I don't like getting too down and dirty and mess and stuff with people. I ain't got time. Life's too short. Y'all, I'm just putting drops in my eyes. Allergies been acting up a little bit, so. My Juvias Place concealers. This is number 11. Kind of close to my skin tone, but it's enough to cover any dark spots. Everybody do want to talk when it gets time for me to film. Everybody been quiet all day. Don't y'all just hate that? Like the 1 minute you need it quiet, everybody want to chat. You get down and personal. You're like, what is really going on? I really like this e.l.f. Alright, y'all. And then you start getting phone calls and everything else. I'm going to take my little, I use this little bottle right here for, it's a clean bottle. I cleaned it out. It used to have NYX base spray in it, primer spray. But I cleaned it out, put water in there. So I can have water when I'm in my film room. But I went on and moistened that up a little bit so we can blend this out here. You don't want to just leave it, you know, looking pretty. But yeah, y'all, so there's been definitely a lot going on. Our faith is definitely being tested. If you're not already, it's a time to really get close to God. There's some stuff going on. Chill. And if you think about it, nobody understands it. You know, they're trying to figure it out, trying to figure out this and that. Things keep changing with it. And it really makes you question, like, you know, what's going on in, like, the spiritual realm of things. And, you know, sometimes people want to be naive to that kind of stuff where they're uncomfortable, you know, getting too close to it or finding out exactly what's going on. And that's the thing, fear. We should not be careless. We should have good judgment and make good decisions. But we should not be running around in fear. We should be cautious, but not fearful, you know? Because when you think based off of fear, you're not making, like, the most rational decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me to be able to sit there and say that, and I could be, like, freaking the heck out right now. Y'all know, like, I have multiple autoimmune conditions, multiple diagnoses, and I could be running around just like, ah! But your girl ain't doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all shouldn't, you know, relax. Relax, girlfriend. Relax, chica. So, I mean, I'm not rushing to go anywhere, but y'all, it's so important that you not be freaking out and stuff right now. We gotta trust in God. So if you're not trusting in Him, the enemy is gonna be having a blast, having a field day with you. And if you're not a believer, you know, that's your business. This is just my channel, so I'm just talking about what I believe. And you know, I'm a very intuitive person. You know, I don't consider myself psychic, but, you know, or anything like that. But, I believe that, you know, I was blessed with a lot of gifts. And so I do pick up on things easily. And I think that's why God led me into becoming a therapist, a mental health counselor. So back in 2013, I earned my master's degree in mental health counseling. And I took a break and just focused on my channel. Started focusing more on my channel because I was actually focusing on my health. When you're doing a job like that, like, you really want to have it together. Like, life is never going to be perfect, but you have to, like, have good self-care. Your mind got to be right, you know, when you've got so much going on. Finding out something different with your health every other day. You know, you want to maintain your faith, but at the same time, that's where your focus needs to be, is on maintaining that faith. And, you know, while still trying to be a mom or a wife or whatever it is, you know, that you are in life, you're still trying to do all those things, if that makes sense. While I get myself together. Y'all, I really need to clip these brows. Because when I do like this, I like them to be short. I don't like them to be, like, all crazy looking. But this is like, you see how, this is how skinny my brows are. And they grow way out here, like about right there. But I, like, tweeze them like that because I don't really care for that too much. So, but anyway, this is my Urban Decay brow blade. I like to start off with the pencil side and just go underneath the brow here. Let me zoom in because y'all need to see what we're doing. There. Now I'll back up in a little while, y'all. I could have started with my brows already done, but let's figure I'll run through them real quick since I'm not trying to do nothing too fancy. Okay. This right here is Ruby Kiss's brow brush. I love this thing. It's like my absolute favorite. It's the only thing that I have that actually does the brows the way I like them. I've had other brow brushes that worked in the past, but they don't work like that anymore. And so I'll probably keep buying that. Probably go get me a couple more. Look, if we can't even go to the beauty supply store, I don't even think they're open right now, y'all. Vegas looks so terribly sad. I'm not used to seeing my city look like so empty, you know? And my people down in Louisiana, down in the NO, they down there partying and stuff. I'm like, y'all, please go in the house. Please go down there in the house because we need you to have your life. Your life is more important to not just be, having fun and partying. You want to live to see tomorrow too, You don't want to just be like having a good time and then boom, you're in the hospital. You got that Rona. Y'all, it's been so sad because I know people who have loved ones that just fell off, like just died like that. Like, man, this itch ain't playing. But like I said, at the same time, have faith in God because it's thriving on fear. People being fearful. I really believe that. And I heard this pastor, well, it was a prophet that spoke about this happening. This was maybe in 2014, I think he spoke on, that there would be a virus, but, he believed that it really had some type of demonic influence, and it very well could, y'all. We don't know all the answers. We ain't God, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have some, like interesting signs and stuff. I say the past couple months, and I'm like, Lord, what are you trying to tell me? Like, what is going on, And so I'm just praying for more knowledge and more wisdom. And not to be panicked, because I could very well, it's very scary having autoimmune conditions, multiple conditions. I have myasthenia gravis. It's in the CIDP family, but anti-bac peripheral neuropathy, rheumatoid arthritis, and the diagnosis of the diagnosis of multiple sclerosis was never removed from my dang medical record either, so I don't know what's up with that. I will have to call down to the medical center down in Houston to find out. Because I was wondering why out here when I would be admitted into the hospital, they will always be like, yeah, so you have MS. And I'm like, why do they keep, calling it MS? It's MG. I know they both say M, because it says I have both myasthenia and multiple sclerosis. And so, the girl, I wasn't raised, to panic like that. Even during difficult times, it is creepy, yes. We are human, yes. But, if it determines how you deal with something, sometimes we gotta pull ourselves together to cope with something better as best as we can. And we running around like crazy, and everybody's panicked 100% of the time. Nobody can think clearly to make a rational decision. That's like, what's that show? Like, I hate zombies, but the Walking Dead show that some of y'all be loving. Like, I cannot stand that show. I just do not do zombies. But like I said, my faith is in God, but I don't like nothing about that. I don't like clowns. I don't like zombies. Don't care for spiders. But I don't allow that to, get me to the point where I just don't like it. So I'm not simply surrounding myself with those things, but I'm not like freaking out about it. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing not to like something, but just to be fearful to the point where everything is just a fear. You don't like something, it's that simple, stay away from it. And I really feel like we need to get to a place where we are informing each other. We are gaining as much knowledge as we possibly can. We are being cautious, washing our hands the way we're supposed to, not touching things, especially if you're going to wear gloves. It's not that you shouldn't wear gloves, it's that when you wear them, you can't go touching your face and stuff with them on, like after you just touch something that's contaminated. And so people just need to be informed more so of on proper use of things. Like for me, somebody with MG who's actually gotten like Rituxan, that's a form of chemotherapy. It's a chemotherapeutic infusion. So when you have treatments like that, when you leave your house, you generally wear a mask, just like any other chemo patient would do, because your immune system is compromised. So when you go out in the public, you put on a mask. So whenever I undergo any type of treatment like that, that's what I would do, put on a mask. I'm not trying to wear it to be paranoid, I'm trying to be smart, you know what I'm saying? So that's a difference. That don't mean you don't trust in God or believe in God because, you actually using your brain. God wants you to, think and make decisions, to have good judgment and make decisions wisely and to trust in Him. You ain't got to go, panic over everything. Even if you do have a relative that passed, and for those that you have someone near and dear that passed recently, God bless you. Like, I'm seriously praying for you. Like, even without even knowing who you are, like, I'm seriously on it. I've been praying like you wouldn't believe, y'all. Because, like, we are living in another time. Like, the Bible speaks about a lot of this stuff, and I'm not perfect. Y'all know that, and I'm not going to pretend to be perfect. But I know that the Lord loves me. I'm not going to let the enemy condemn me and tell me I'm not good enough because I'm a sinner. I'm still going to love the Lord and live my life. Repent for what I do wrong or whatever and just live. Like, I'm human, you know what I mean? And sometimes you just got to tell him to shut the hell up because he be yapping all up in people's ear. He all in the Kool-Aid, don't know the flavor. But, the enemy is busy. And your faith is truly being tested. And I'm just, I'm not going to sugarcoat, like this is my channel or whatever. And I don't try to influence anyone to think and believe what I think and believe. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about that. You believe and think what you want. You were raised a certain way. You've had certain life experiences. But this is just based off of what I know. I have the me that has the education in mental health and, psychology and all that. But I'm not one of those people that, everything is based off of science or whatever like that. If that's you, hey, do you, boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to criticize you. But I ain't never been into no science type churches or science, religion, or anything like that. Because I know that's not what God has for me. So, but just because you're in a field like this don't mean you can't be a believer, I think it's even more reason why you need to be. You got to stay prayed up because a lot of times when people are deemed to be mentally ill, it's, society or whoever they're seeing not understanding that there is a fine line. Number one, they could be possessed, like actually spiritually possessed, be possessed with demons and, or they could be having like a full psychotic breakdown. They could have some type of, psychosis. some type of diagnosis, mental health diagnosis. But a lot of the time, the way things are in society, everything has to have a scientific explanation behind it. And some things, when they're spiritual, they don't have any type of scientific meaning, or, you know. And it's like, Lord, make it make sense. But some things in the spiritual realm, we're not meant to get it, to understand. But you can pray and ask for discernment. You know, if it's something God wants you to see, and you want your eyes to be open to it, you know, you just pray and ask for that. But, you know, y'all, like, it's just crazy, like, everything that's going on and stuff. And to all my people, all my family down in the boot, get y'all butts in the dang house. Y'all can second line and go to the parade and everything else y'all do. We can all do that. We can party together when it's over, you know. Right now, we tend into this, but we got to be wise. We got to be smart. The enemy is laughing when we act ignorant and we don't want to follow rules. Because, you know, the enemy is aware of when he wants to do something, attack or impose something, or, you know, just be up to no good. And so when we acting like we ain't got a lick of dang sense, you know, he getting all kind of joy out of that. And the Bible does say that, you know, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. And like I say, I'm not perfect, and I'm not trying to sit here and portray myself to be perfect. I'm just speaking, you know, from what I know. And like I say, I know a whole lot about mental health and the mind and the way people think, and, you know, bad decision making and therapy and intervention and groups and you name it. I done it, been there, done that, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be smart, y'all. My loves, y'all gotta be smart. Like, I believe some people, they see how serious it is, but rather than them just like, okay, I wasn't listening before, you know, I was going out, I was partying, I was doing this, that, and the other. They are like now to the point where they want to panic, like, you know, have a complete breakdown. Yeah, you got to be wise, you know, like if you know you're about to run out of tissue and stuff, because stuff like that, certain people have made it very difficult to purchase necessities. And it's sad because, like, there are people like me that have health issues. I have asthma, MG, and the other stuff I was telling you about. But I have all that going on. And the last thing that I, you know, would think I would have to worry about is having to go somewhere and hunt for tissue when I'm not even supposed to be out in the first place. So, Bay has pretty much been going out and getting things like that for our household. But from time to time, I do have to go out. Certain things he's not able to find or he don't understand, you know. If he's not able to look at a picture and get what I need on certain things, that something I must have, I have to go. And I might protect myself, you know, I'm not walking around in fear, but I do get concerned, you know, if I start coughing, like what is going on, you know. It's not uncommon for me to end up like getting random fevers and stuff like that, though. Like, ever since I've been diagnosed, I've had like experiences with that. So I'm not gonna leave it like this, so don't worry. Your girl's not trying to look ratchet, you know. I use this Adept Cosmetics palette, and then I'm gonna just go back over with a little bit more foundation when I finish. But I'm gonna use this under my brow. Cardi walk around talking about coronavirus. And it's like, you know, a lot of people making jokes, and at the same time you want to have some type of humor, because like humor, it gets people through, you know, panicking and being afraid and being sad and depressed and things like that. You know, so some jokes and stuff, but at the same time you don't really want to laugh because you like, this is real. Like this is, you know, people are dying. Like stuff that hit the fan real fast. And I believe, you know, the enemy is most often usually part of stuff like that. Not everything, but quite often, yes. Some things the Lord does, you know, but you know, don't be too naive, you know, y'all. And some of the stuff people could know, you know, if they just read their Bibles, pray. Some of it just takes you using your head. It's not, you know, rocket science. But I don't want to perish for lack of knowledge. I don't want, you know, I'm trying to be here. When you battle and you make it through, you know, the enemy try to get you in. You survive to see a day like today. When something like this happened, you like, I'm not trying to let this take me out, you know. This hole ain't finna take me out. call Rona a hole, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like, because there was a pastor that was saying that, you know, she was a demon with a crown and all this, that, and the other. And I don't know, you know. I really have to pray for God, pray to God about that, to get understanding on that. So I don't know, you know, about that, but, a little bit of sit down. And y'all, that's one thing, like, rather than being fearful, pray. So that's how you fight back. Like, you gotta trust and believe that the Lord is gonna carry you through, situations like this. You know what I'm saying? So, you ain't gotta be 100% perfect. But, you know, ask God to put it on your heart to change, to do better. You know, I pray to try to better myself each and every day. Am I perfect? Far from it, you know. Don't have to pretend to be perfect. But this situation is showing a lot of people's true colors, and I think that, like, pastors and stuff like that in the church, they have to listen, you know, when authority, like the government, tells you you have to do something, they have to do it to follow laws. And then you have like certain churches that were like, no, we ain't backing down. And they end up having like a bunch of people diagnosed that were attacked. And so at the same time, it's like, okay, maybe this is, you know, it's actual physical virus, but at the same time, they do sound like some spiritual stuff is going on behind the scenes that, you know, you have to ask God to open your eyes to see what, you know, you usually don't see. If you're not afraid of it, you can't be fearful. I like this one. I want to use the Ardell Brow Building Fiber Gel in medium brown. This one has fibers in it, and so I like that. And it makes them like really stand out because it's a color gel. So sometimes I use NYX, the NYX Control Freak. But today, we're just gonna throw this in the brows, you know? You heard me? Alright, y'all. So that's how we rolling with the brows. We rolling. But yeah, this situation got me so droll. Like, y'all, my people are from Louisiana, we say droll. So yeah, I grew up in Vegas, but my family's predominantly from Louisiana. I believe down on my grandmother's side from Haiti. But my grandmother was Creole. And that's interesting having a Louisiana Creole family with other people from Haiti. So it's like two different types of Creole going on there. But, you know, it's just all of Creole is just like a mix of things, you know, Spanish and Indian, French and all that stuff. So I actually learned Spanish in here in Vegas though. Like where I grew up in the city, like it was predominantly Hispanic. You know, my grandmother, like where her house was on the side of town where it was predominantly black, but like the neighborhood where we lived was predominantly Hispanic. My grandmother, she actually spoke fluent Creole. And usually if you can speak Creole, you can speak French. But I probably do way better on Spanish than any of those. I'm starting to question my English nowadays. The Morphe concealer in C4.15. My Morphe concealer. We're going to put this on right here. And use that for our base, okay? So we're about to blend this one out. You know what I'm saying? You heard your girl? You're going to blend that out. I'll just use this e.l.f. light medium powder just because I'm just setting it. It's kind of light medium, but just to set my lid with, so nothing special. I got this little Top Beauty eyeshadow palette from Amazon. I think this one right here will be pretty. So we're going to do that. Very pretty. Let's do this brown right here. Y'all see that? Right here. We're going to pop this brown. Like so. And the outer V. We're going to darken it, so don't worry. But we're just starting there, and then we're going to bring it into the crease. Just a little. I don't know if it's picking up on it very good for you. to the black, I don't know if it's like black right here. Y'all see that? Right here? Yeah, that. So, bringing that color in into the crease here. Get this real pale Fair Rose concealer, Camel Concealer by e.l.f. Fair Rose. Okay, I'm gonna try to use this concealer brush by e.l.f. right here. Eyeshadow brush by e.l.f. right here. This is this one. I'm going to dip it into the yellow. Okay, and I'm going to start applying that here. Dip it back in the black right here, and then we're going to bring that all up here. All up into here. There we go. Then I'm going to take this blending brush, blend out a little bit there. Gold, diamond, you know, different ones. This one is what? Cinderella. Is kind of like translucent looking. This one's like golden. I think I'm going to try and see what we can do with the gold. So do I use a brush? Let me see. Did we just pop some glitter right there? Oh yeah, y'all, look at that. Oh, y'all. So this is, I guess Qibest, Qibest, Qibest. It's a brand that I ordered from Amazon, so it probably came from China. Gold Diamond. I ordered it like maybe a month and a half or so ago, and I'm just now using it. Want you wobble for me? Put some glitter on for me. Want you wobble for me? I said it's on now, 'cause we ready. Almost, not yet, y'all, but we getting there. Let me see if I can get this, what is this, Essence? Cosmetics Smokey. It's like the charcoal looking thing. I got that there. So what I'm going to do is take that same brush that I spread the charcoal liner with, and I'm going to dip that back in the black shadow. Back right here in the black. Y'all, this small precision brush is the truth. This one's not a lip brush, but most of my lip brushes do look similar. They're not as squeezed together and small, but it looks similar. But they work good when it comes to liner. Here we go. NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. And Mahogany. Let's get this on so we can conceal what we need to do. Okay, there we go, y'all. Elf brush right here. Actually, let me back up a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to take this Juvias Place concealer, and I'm going to apply that first, and then I'll go over with a little bit of a lighter concealer. So these eyes have been through something the last couple of weeks. They ain't even go front. And use that to blend this out. I have to take it one more step. When I'm really trying to look like we woke. I think I'm gonna put a little bit here too, y'all. We're looking a little sleep. These are Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Trying to see which one I usually use. So I want to say this is the darker one. Chestnut. I'm going to take Chestnut and just go ahead and go here. All right. I'm going to take this damp sponge and get the blending out. I'll take this L'Oreal True Match Powder in C7 Nut Brown. This is a bespoke brush that I got from Amazon, just in case y'all wondering. I'm going over where I did my contour, just to kind of define it and set it. I'll use this Nika K finishing powder in dark, so it has some tint to it. This is Master Chrome, Maybelline New York Master Chrome. That's what it looks like, y'all. So pretty. I'm gonna take this fan brush, this bespoke fan brush. But I'm going to spray this matte finish spray because I have quite a bit on my base. This is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Fitting Matte. Where's my little fan, child? L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner in black. Little chunky girl right here. Yes. Okay. Y'all see me? I'll figure out another way because everybody else is going to pray. This is brown. Nika K from the beauty supply store. This liner. I use this a lot. Those are like my favorite. What is this? AOA Studio from Shop Miss A. And what color are you, darling? Blogger. Okay. This is is it even open? This is Hard Candy Ombre Lipstick. And what the? I don't know what the shade. 4211. Rouge. I don't know. Reliable. But see, it look like this. It's like it's got the ombre. So like you do the outside of your lip with like this part. See that? And then I take the lighter color. See the color? Y'all see that? There you go. Take the lighter color here and go in the inner part. Oh. Okay, I'm here for it. It's got a sheen to it. Okay, y'all, so the lashes, I'm going to use these Daiso lashes from Amazon. Okay. I already have some off, which are right here. I don't know which one is for which eye, but we'll go ahead, put some duo glue on. Got my duo glue. I have a mirror under the camera. Let me try to look in that. one last thing. I'm gonna take this little small one mascara, Annabelle mascara that I got from Amazon. It's in black. Excuse me, guys. I don't feel like putting on lash primer right this moment. Y'all, I was chatting and stuff, so this video might be kind of lengthy, but I enjoyed like really talking to y'all. So let me know if y'all enjoy these talks and stuff. He is real. 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 Oh, the Lord is real. We're gonna put some. Y'all kind of sound like I have a cold, like I've been going through it. My face has definitely been tested. Like I said, my allergies have been acting up. But let me. Are y'all able to see this look? I'll check it out. So that's the look we did together today. So I really enjoyed creating this look with y'all loves. I promise to get up more videos like it. We will have discussions about all kind of stuff, you know. When you're dealing with somebody with a background in therapy, you never know what you're going to talk about. I like to talk about all kind of life situations, but like I said, this was just really on my heart because of what's going on, everything that's going on in the world right now. And then I was also hearing about hurricane season's going to be pretty tough and stuff like that. So we got to pray because it's all kind of destruction, things going on, and I'm just not here for it, y'all. I'm not here for none of it, but we got to do what we got to do. We here. So what else we going to do? You know what I'm saying? But I have fun doing this look, so go ahead and don't forget to tune in to the wig review that I'm also going to put up, okay? We're doing a natural wig today. Hey, hey. A natural wig today. Hey. Ow! Alright, y'all. So, I thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. Please do subscribe if you have not. Please share my videos on your pages. Please share my channel with other beauties like yourself that, you know, who can come and be part of our family. They could become one of my lovelies as well. And we can just be in this together, living life together, because who wants to live it alone? I need you and you need me, and then we'll all have each other. So I really appreciate y'all watching. Y'all stay safe out there. Be smart. Make sure you're washing your hands and all that good stuff. Try to stay indoors as much as you possibly can. Make sure you're, of course, bathing and doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. And sit there, like, be productive, you know, work on the business plan or something that you've been meaning to do for a while. Then your mind is not just focused on, you know, panicking and all the stuff that's on the news and all, you know, you might know about it and be in the know, but you won't be just like, you know, sitting there just shivering about it. You know what I'm saying? Do your nails. That was something I found pretty therapeutic today. It's nice going to the shop, it is, but, you know, sometimes tuning in, like when life slows down, and tuning in and doing things that we used to do, because we've gotten so spoiled over the years, you know, and it's good to know that you still have those skills and to kind of brush back up on them again so you don't lose them. So just make the best of it, you know, be as positive as you possibly can. Get on your knees and pray, and I will be praying for you. Your girl, LAL, loves you. I really thank you for being here and creating this look with me. If you do give it a try, then please do share it with me. And y'all, I got so much content. I have so much content to upload. So I'm going to be seeing you, and seeing you. Okay? Because what else we get to do? So I love y'all, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Because I'm about to go right over there and do it. Yeah. Bye, love.